Not doing that.
Nathan isn't here. I don't know if he'll ever be. Got something in his eye.
Hey!
I don't know. And I don't know where Nathan's gone to.
Fuck Nathan.
Fuck that dude.
Fuck that dude in his ass with a guitar sideways.
From the back.
Oh,
From the
back.
motherfucking back. From the back.
From the back.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude. From
Damn
the back.
dukes. Damn dukes.
Fuck you, Nate. Where the fuck you at?
He pulled up. Come on, he should have been here by now.
He pulled something.
Yeah.
There's the intro, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the Drome, the podcast by the guys who podcast like it might be their last podcast. Why? Why? Because it just might be. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I might be fumbling over some words and stumbling, and you probably want to know why, and it's because it's our 21st episode and we can legally drink.
Nice.
So, right, you know what I mean? So with that said,
Legally went to the dispensary.
yeah, I think you know that this is episode number 21 and all bets are off on this one, I believe, because you kind of get a pass on your 21st birthday, right?
Yeah.
I know on my 21st birthday, I drank. I had said to people, I said, listen, I'm going to drink the first bottle of whatever that shows up to my house. And my buddies, I think they
showed up on a bottle of horse piss.
It was basically the same fucking thing. They showed up at my house with a bottle of Goldschlager.
Yeah. That's even worse. Oh my god. Shout out to 1992.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is awful, dude. And I kind of felt like they were
It's super bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of felt like they were competing in terms of like who can get to his house with the most awful shit immediately. Because I had made a stand, bro. I was like, I'm drinking from fucking breaking the fucking seal on the cap to the bottom of the fucking thing. I'm fucking drinking whatever shows up first. And my buddy Gabe was at the fucking door with a bottle of Goldschlager, dude. I just went, you motherfucker, dude.
Couldn't bring some brass monkey or some fucking VSOP or some fucking,
nothing good.
Nothing good. No.
Crazy horse.
It could have been. Here's some peach snaps.
Yeah, peach schnapps would have been an upgrade.
I don't know, man.
But peppermint snaps is the devil.
It's all fucking liqueur. It don't matter.
Liqueur. Shout out to liqueur. He's on my
favorite
page right now.
Sorry about that. I think that might be one of the first times that I went off on a tangent before I said, "Hey, everybody, how's it going? Are we good? How's everybody been?"
Jesus, how you been?
Right?
Oh yeah. How you been?
Yeah.
Fuck. Ooh, hey,
easy,
bro. Bo just borderline gave me like a Barry White fucking pickup line at a bar, like, "Yo, how you been?"
Barry White.
All good, man. All good.
He's fucking very red. He's very red.
You just
Very red and white.
You just spent 2 hours. You just spent 2 hours driving 14 miles. How are you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. An hour to go 17 miles was fantastic. Yeah, I just got in from work. Anyway, so welcome to the Terror Drome. Like I said, this is our 21st episode. Thank you to everybody that's stuck. Listen, if this is the first show you're listening to, welcome. And if this is the 21st show that you're listening to, thank you. And we're gonna keep trying to fucking, bring it to you guys every fucking week. Bo Walker, the mayor from Macon. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing very good. Fantastic. I had plans since this is the 21st episode to be just totally shit-faced for tonight. And the night is young. Come on, get to it. I had to go to dinner for my grandmother's birthday, and I just, there were other things. I had responsibilities. I had priorities, and
wait.
I'm not three sheets.
Bo was adulting.
I was adult. Oh yeah, I do some adulting. From time to time.
I'm still confused at the fact. I'm still confused at the fact that you said there was other things that was more important than this show.
Well, my grandmother is very important. So.
I'm just teasing.
I am Southern, so
hashtag
Meemaw takes the cake.
Yeah. Oh, Meemaw.
Meemaw. No, I'm kidding. She'd kill me if she knew I called her Meemaw.
What the fuck is Meemaw? It sounds like a fucking. It sounds like a water slide at your local water park.
Now hold on.
I can't do her like that. I cannot do my grandmother like that. I do not call my grandmother Meemaw.
No, but this is actually
way cooler than that.
What the fuck is a Meemaw? Last time I heard the name Meemaw, I was watching a Little Rascals episode. They had a fucking cake in the fucking oven. It was going Meemo, Meemo. You remember that?
This is though, and actually, that Bo brought it up. Dust, did you call your grandparents Nana?
Yeah, my grandmother was Nana. My other grandmother.
Hold on.
My other grandmother was Heil Hitler because she was a Nazi. He really was. That's a story for another day.
But is that a regional thing? Is on the East Coast? Is it Nana? In the South, is it Meemaw? Like, is that a common thing?
I've never heard Meemaw.
I've heard Meemaw before.
Oh, dude, no. I think that is a very. I mean, I think Southerners have kind of a. I think grandparent names are regional, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, I think they are definitely regional.
It's like soda,
for sure.
It's like soda. And on the East Coast, they call it pop.
Pop, cola.
Well, speaking of pop,
whatever.
Pop.
Speaking of pop,
everything here is a Coke. Sorry, Dust.
Some people call their grandfather Pop.
Yeah, Pop.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
My grandfather.
I had a Pop. I had a Pop and a Pop.
My grandfather was always a grandpa, but he died. He died when I was very young. My other grandfather was dead before I even could remember it. So,
but your grandmothers were Nana.
My one real good grandmother was Nana, and the Nazi was fucking Heil Hitler.
That's crazy, Mitty. What about you? What did you call?
Yes.
See how he curved around the Heil.
This is something perplexing because even though I'm down with Gertrude, I don't really know the right decorum here. With my father's mother.
Hold on, Mitty.
Was
my Hitler fucking grandmother's name was Gertrude.
No fucking way.
Bro, I'm telling you.
She couldn't be called Gertrude, man. You do not have a grandma named Gertrude.
Yes, it's Gertrude, man. And here's a story, man. Here's a story.
Yeah, go ahead. You got the floor with that.
We went to back in the day. I was at a German festival with my family, and I really didn't know her too much because
was it a fucking SS rally?
No.
What the fuck is a German festival?
It's like an Irish festival. You go, they got the tents and they go dun 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 dun. You drink the beers and
Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest.
Yeah, it's like an October. But this is like way deep in Hunter Mountain, like in a valley.
This was in May. This was an Oktoberfest. This was in May.
It was like a secret valley, man. It was like a secret valley. And I'm there with my girlfriend at the time, which was my wife, which is my ex-wife right now. Shout out to that life. But we're there, and I'm introducing to my family. We drove like fucking 4 hours to get to the fucking place. It's hot as fuck. I'm drinking fucking beer that's in the stein that's hot. and I'm getting fucking plastered.
Those giant beers, right?
And here is a woman that says she's my grandmother. Here's a woman that she says is my grandmother, but I don't know who she is because she's been fighting with my mother for years. And this is after, this is after my mother. This is after my mother passed away. So all of a sudden now she's grandma. You know what I mean? I don't know who you are. I haven't seen you in like 15 years, but now all of a sudden you're my grandmother because my mom passed away. And like we're all sitting there. It's under the big beer tent, and dum 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 things playing, and fucking this,
They had a Jew on the rotisserie.
It's 125.
Oh my God, Mitty! Oh my God! I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying it's 120. It's 125 fucking degrees in this fucking tent. And we're drinking beer that's fucking way over fucking. It's hot beer because you drink it in the stein. It's hot beer, and I'm looking at a bunch of fucking people I don't fucking know. I don't give a fuck about, and I find that like they do the German anthem. Everybody sets up and then they sing, and then like it's old school. So like there's a lot of fucking whiteheads in there. They do the fucking Nazi.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh,
they do the Nazi anthem, and they all stand up. And when I look around, I turn to the left.
Awful.
Who do you think is standing up? Gertrude. And she's
your new
doing
grandma.
the song and doing this. And I look at my girlfriend at the time, which was my wife, ex-wife, and I looked at her, I said, yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here. And like I just fucking we got up and we fucking left, and I haven't talked to that fucking cunt since.
That's wild, and also good for you.
That's what broke you guys up?
No, not
no. She was like, I want to stay.
No. Honestly, Mitty. I get what Mitty said.
Actually,
yeah. You know what? My ex was a cunt, but I was talking about my grandmother.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but you know what? It's funny. It's funny, like how some of my family just looked at it and just let it go, and it's just like it is what it is. Right. And I understand.
It's like no, that's not is what it is.
And you know what? Honestly, man, I do understand. Because you know what? In that time, in that country, the people that were in that country thought that their leaders and whatnot were doing the right thing, and they stood behind them. I get that.
Right, of course. It's like in the Middle East and shit now. That doesn't make it okay.
But when it's fucking 20 years later.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not in your country.
Everything comes to the surface. Everything comes to the surface, and everybody realizes, and you learn about fucking the camps and all this bullshit and the bullshit, and you still get up there and do that bullshit. You know what? And I was like 20-something years old. I was like, you're fucking done.
That's a little much.
All the birthday checks.
Way too much.
You know the birthday checks where it said, on the back of the check, go fuck yourself, and I sent them back. The Christmas checks was eat a dick, sent it back. You know what I mean? And this is honest.
Really? Good for you.
Yeah. I'm telling you straight up, that's what I did because you know what?
Good for you.
I never knew the woman because she was never part of my life growing up because she was always hated my fucking mother for some fucking reason.
Right.
And you know what? When she died, all of a sudden she wanted to be part of my life. And I said, you know what?
I know what I would have did, man. You know what you should have did is put a letter.
Hold on, buddy. Mitty.
Listen, man. Come on, man. Let go.
Back it in. Beep. Back it in, Mitty. Bring it in. Let's go. Let's hear it.
You should have included a letter saying, very important, in case I die, you need to listen to this. And just throw in fucking enter the 36 chambers. Make them listen to that woo.
All right, that was better than where I thought it was going to go.
All right,
yeah, exactly. Have her listen to the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers.
But I think that could convert them, man.
Okay.
I don't know how we sidetracked.
That could fix them. The woo will fix anybody.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
I agree.
Nate, you know what I'm looking forward to is
not just for the children.
You break down for this episode and it says Nazi grandmother.
Oh yeah.
At 22-25, Nazi grandmother.
Yeah, because I always being on the West Coast, my grandma and grandpa were just grandma and grandpa. Like I didn't have any like
boring.
I know. And like
you know what the funny thing my grandfather was that was with the Nazi? He was an American soldier. Knocked her up and brought her over. It gets better. It just gets better.
Dust. I don't know if there's anything you can.
I gotta write a book. I'm gonna write a book about this, or someone's gonna write a book.
Well, that too. But your mic seems to be roboting a lot. Is that? Am I just the only one hearing that?
Did you guys?
I don't hear it. I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear
it. I just see like 50 robots.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right, good. Because I just want to make sure that it's coming through, and maybe it's just me. So I just because
Nate's yelling at me.
Dust is dropping good stuff, and Dad's not even mad yet. Dad just got home from work. Dad's taking the slippers off. He's getting his cardigan on.
Do you need an Anison? Commercial that I sent you guys, the 50s commercial. I wish we could share videos or audio from the videos that we could play for the fucking people that listen.
But yeah,
50s Anison commercial. The guy comes home. He's the perfect 50s gentleman with the fucking suit and the fucking briefcase. He walks in the door and he's like, oh my God, I can't take this fucking day anymore. He walks in the door and his wife is going, don't forget, we got the PTA meeting, and the fucking dude just blacks out. He's like, don't you understand? I need a fucking 5 minutes of myself. It takes some Addison. And like the guy with
it wasn't a commercial for Addison, man.
Addison will reveal you.
That was the true Hollywood story of midi-chlorian.
Yeah. Well, yeah, about an hour ago. Yes, it was. Just take some Anison. But yeah, Google that shit on YouTube. It's incredible. 50s commercials were incredible.
Midichlorian, how are you, sir?
Oh, we're doing intro.
Still breathing, man.
I was fucking. We started with the intro, and then
I know it's a joke. It's a fucking joke, man. Just keep going.
Yeah, man. I'm still.
Mitty, how are you? Let me guess. Hey, Mitty, hold on, real quick. Is it hot and your rent is high?
It's hot, man. We got hurricane tornadoes in California.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do, man. You must not be watching the news. It's so hot, it's creating tornado hurricanes without sharks.
Where?
The car fire.
Where was there a tornado or a hurricane?
Yeah, I believe it's up towards Yosemite.
Yosemite Sam. God damn, I gotta go to the fucking boat and get another match.
Not just the Mac OS.
Nobody remembers Warner Brothers, the Yosemite Sam. You had to go to the boat to get another match.
Varmint! You varmint!
I gotta go to the boat and get another match. Of course, I threw the Dust Mites version in there. God damn it, you motherfucker! I gotta go to the fucking boat and get another match. Nobody remembers that episode? Oh, it was great when the boat was fucking stuck. Shipwrecked. Oh,
eight for your task for Cold Soda 3 is a track similar to Pronoun Trouble, but with Yosemite Sam.
Oh wow.
So I'm sorry, Mitty. So how are you, my friend? What's new? What's been going on in your last week since last time we talked?
Not too much, man. I live a mediocre life. Very boring. It is what it is. But I'm kind of perplexed by the fact that I need to know: are you supposed to call your grandmother on your dad's side Nana, or your grandmother on your mother's side Nana, or does it not make a difference?
I like to call Foxy Brown the ill Nana.
Yeah, well.
Nowadays,
man.
Nowadays, I knew that joke. I knew that joke was a gamble, but I didn't think I would lose it all.
Now lost it all. She's the ill banana. Nowadays, she's the ill banana.
And Mitty, you are right. There was a fire tornado that swept through Redding, California, which has kept large parts of Yosemite National Park closed and has killed a couple people and shit. There's like a legit.
I gotta go to the fucking boat and get another man.
I'm just saying.
You know what? No, I listen. Okay, it happened in one small place. It happened in one small place. Mitty came on here and was making our listeners who aren't from California think that there was fucking tornadoes and hurricanes happening in California. It happened in one small isolated fucking incident. That's like saying when somebody gets fucking bit by an alligator in Florida, that Florida has been overrun by man-eating alligators. Like, fuck out of here with that.
They are.
That is fair.
They are. What do you think this is?
That's very, very fair.
They got bugs the size of children in Florida, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible. I would never move to Florida.
Dust mites.
Yo.
How are you, my friend? This is actually Tuesday. We usually record on a Monday, but we had to record on a Tuesday because you had a late morning stalking incident, correct?
Yes, inventory, man. Inventory day. Yo.
I want to defer to our pumps analyst on that one next week.
That was my cousin. Was the yo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's 11 beers, man.
No,
it's 11 or 12 in.
I want a Dust Mites t-shirt that just says on the front, yo, all the way down the front. And then on the back, it's got just a giant Cobra-LA Records logo.
If people want, why don't we have people count them every week? Yeah. It reminds me of remember the Scooby-Doo fucking villain?
Scooby-Doo, y'all.
What was that? I forgot what the fuck villain was with like the fucking ghoul or I think honestly, man,
it's everyone.
I think it was
everyone with a sheet.
Yeah, I think honestly every fucking villain.
It was all of them, wasn't it?
All I know is I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you fucking crazy kids and your dog.
Your dog. Goddamn.
The Dust Mites version was fuck your dog and you fucking scumbags. But yeah, man, I had fuck you,
fuck you,
fuck
Scoop,
dog,
fuck Shag,
fuck that,
fuck Thelma,
fuck guy, and fucking.
Oh, I'd fuck Thelma. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, go on, Dust.
Hey, listen, man. I don't think your TV screen could take that kind of blunt force. But
you catch that pause? There was a pause.
Yeah. I'm really hitting it out of the park tonight, guys.
Look,
no.
I completely agree with you. I'm just married. I'm trying to be diplomatic here.
Honestly, in the way things are going nowadays, I'd fuck a catcher's mitt. So it doesn't matter. Nice and slick and smooth.
Dust would get at Daphne.
Yeah.
It's not Johnny. It's your catcher's mitt isn't Johnny Bench, homie. It's Johnny Bitch.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny Bench.
another Nate joke right down the fucking tubes. So anyway, Dust, please continue.
Where the fuck we at? Hello.
I don't know. We're talking about restocking and stuff. Price points.
You talking about?
Nope. Nitty. Nope.
We're talking about Three's Company, man.
Nope.
Three's Company, Mr. Groper.
Yeah, Mr. Roper was the shit, man. No, I had inventory today, man.
No, not Roper. Groper.
We had we nailed it today, man. We had a fucking a positive number. So I've only been in that store for 2 months, so to see my team come together, it was a good time. It was good.
No, I don't want to push legal issues. But can we also speak about anything that happened to you today, or is that not a thing?
Yeah, what happened at work, Dust?
Yeah, I had a customer.
You can tell us.
I had a customer come at me and take a swing today. It's fucking great, man. Retail life, man. It's great. It's awesome.
What kind of did he take a swing at your ass cheek or your face cheek?
No. He was going for the fucking nugget, man. He was going right for the fucking head, man.
Was he vertical or was he sitting in a wheelchair? I think is what
he was,
was trying to ask.
He was 60-some years old, man, but he was a crisp 60.
He was a mobile whitehead.
Yeah, man. He was like me, like 20 years from now with the fucking the attitude.
And what did he ask that provoked this?
He touched me. I don't like people. I don't like people touching me at the store. He touched me.
Mr. Groper.
Yeah, he was Mr. Groper. And I was walking through the store. I was going back.
Oh my god!
Relax.
Hashtag
I was going
me
into
too.
the stock room.
Relax.
You want the story or not?
Want oh, you don't like it when somebody tries to fucking interrupt while you're trying to talk.
Hey, let me do some thieves.
Yeah, it sucks.
No, it's not even about that, man. You know, it's not even about that, man. It's like I don't need to tell the story because I don't give a fuck about telling the story.
I know. I give a fuck about you telling the story. So continue.
Exactly. So shut the fuck up.
Oh, God. Okay.
Dad's mad.
No. You know,
Uncle's mad.
Hello. I was walking back to the stock room, and some fucking guy just grabbed my fucking arm, like my top of my shoulder. Hey, and you're like, he didn't just grab my shoulder; he caressed my shoulder. My shoulder, he caressed it up and down. It was like a Starsky and Hutch episode. You know, he was going up and down on that, and like he's like. And I'm like, and I jumped back, and he was like surprised, like I jumped back because you know, like I don't like people fucking touching me. You know, I just sat back and I was like, "Hey, how can I help you?" He's like, "What's the matter?" I was like, "I don't know. How can I help you?"
You know, I don't know yet. Yeah, I haven't decided what's the matter yet.
You know, it's like, you know, he's like, why'd you jump? I was like, you know, I don't like to be touched. I said, yeah, I don't like to be touched. And then nowadays and age, you don't go around touching people. You know, just trying to like get banter from him and like, hey, how can I help you? Well, maybe you shouldn't be in this. Maybe you shouldn't be in this profession. He says to me, like profession. You know, and I said to him, I said, yeah, okay, how can I help you? And he just kept going on, you know, like keep going on. Like, you know, he's like, why don't you want me touching you? I said, you know, I'm kind of, you know, and I tried to settle it.
Really? He's going on like that with you?
Going on. So I tried to settle it. And this is a fucking dude, like, I tried settling, like, you know, I'm not a germaphobe, but I'm kind of germophobic a little bit. I got some OCD issues. I just don't like people touching me. He's like, well, you shouldn't be in this profession. I was like, okay.
You shouldn't manage parts of a grocery store if you don't want to be groped.
Yeah.
He said, well, you know what? You're a freak. You're an animal. He said, like, you're a freak. You're an animal. You should be. You're an oddmonity or some shit. Like he said, oddity. Like you shouldn't be in this. I'm like, okay, thank you very much. Can I still help you? And I just kept pushing. And I kept pushing and I kept pushing. Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? And he just kept fucking pushing forward on me. And like, I'm like, and he's like, you know, fuck you, fuck this store, fuck you're an asshole, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, okay, sir, thank you very much. Once you start the vulgarities, I will end this conversation because, you know, that's what we're told to say, you know, like, thank you. If you need any more help, let me know. I will help you find whatever you need. You know what I mean? And he just kept fucking moving and kept pushing on it and kept fucking pushing on it. He says, and I'm trying to remember. He's like, what did he say? He's like, you know, oh, this was the best part. He's like, what time do you get out of here? And I said, 3:00.
Oh, shit.
He's like, well, I'll be outside. And when I see you, I'm going to bash your head in the fucking ground. And I said, oh, are you? You're going to bash my head in the ground? Okay, so now I'm gonna call the fucking police because now you're fucking threatening me. You know, this is you know, when you work in a retail life, you don't normally get to go at customers, but when they fucking cross that fucking line, you could do whatever the fuck you want. I'm like, so I kept it classy. I said, oh really?
Right.
Okay, you're gonna bash my head in the, you know, you just verbally threatened me. That's a terroristic threat. That's a crime. I'm going to call the fucking police, and we're going to go upstairs and we're going to write a complaint, and you're going to walk out here in handcuffs. And I said, and I got on my walk-in. I was like, security to blah blah blah, you know. And he's just like looking around, like, you know, like he's like getting all fucking nervous and shit like that. And like he's starting to get in my face and like, you know, fuck you. And the fucking dude just fucking like takes a really pathetic swing. It just went. It was like me trying to wipe my ass. You know, half drunk with a fucking dead arm. If I laid on my arm, you know what I mean? It was just like
he took a pathetic swing.
He fucking. It was like,
you know, in his defense, in Mr. Groper's defense, he was watching you for a couple months before he had the balls to come up and talk to you.
Yeah, man, he probably saw me as a mark. And like, you know, and I'm like, you know, and afterwards, I just stepped back and I was like, you know, you need to leave right now before I fucking call security. And he's like, fuck you, you scumbag piece of shit. And he just walked away, disgruntled, screaming. And I let it go because you know what? I deal with a lot of bullshit in retail. So, it didn't matter to me. I was amped up, but, I wasn't going to push it further. I went to the back room. The delivery was there. I helped one of my guys pull the delivery in and put in whatever. Half hour later goes on. I'm going to lunch. It's inventory day. I've been there since 5. It's 1:00 in the afternoon. I'm finally going to lunch. I'm walking past the customer service desk. Here he is with the fucking fingers and the arms, and he's flaring. He's flaring like that fucking dude.
This guy's fucking highlight of his month.
Yeah. So you know what? I rolled right up behind him and I said, "Hey, can I still help you?"
Oh no,
bro! Exact words. Can I still help you? And he's like, "Yo, here's the fucking guy," and blah blah blah. I said, "Yeah, I'm right here." I said, "Are we ready to talk?" And I said to him, "Are we ready to sit down and talk like adults? Or are you gonna fucking threaten me some more?" I didn't say fucking, of course, but I kept it cool as ice, as fucking Vanilla Ice says.
Because you're a bitch.
Who, me?
You're as cool as ice. You're willing to sacrifice.
I kept it cool because I want. I kept it cool because I want.
I'm just kidding. You said that to me once on an episode a long time ago where I said something like that, and then you replied with, "That's because you're a bitch."
So
all right, continue.
So he's like, this is the fucking guy. He's a manager. I can't believe he's a fucking manager and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. Do you want me to? And I said to him, yeah. Shout out to Can't Believe There's Tumbleweeds Up Your Ass. So I said to him, I said, you want me to call upstairs and get my general manager and bring him down here and we could all have a chat together? And he was like, oh, he's like still fucking throwing his arms in the air. I said, and I told the girl behind the counter, I said, call the general manager down, please. And while you're at it, call the fucking local police here. And he looked at me. I said, we're all going to go upstairs and we're all
doubling down. The old double down dust.
I said to him, you threatened me. You actually verbally threatened me with a terroristic threat. It's a terroristic threat. You threatened me. Terroristic. He's a terroristic threat. Whatever. It's not about a plane going into my asshole. It was about a guy.
I don't think there's an instinct though.
No, it was terroristic, man. It was terroristic. He had a bomb up his ass. He had a cheeseburger bomb.
It wasn't terroristic. I'm totally with you. I'm getting you.
Yeah,
You're teaching the guy a lesson.
I'm trying
for sure.
I'm trying to make this funny and make it keep going. So we go.
We know you're fucking teaching this guy a lesson.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, finally, all this bullshit for 10 years that I've been fucking dealing with, I'm on the other side now. The one thing that customers don't
doubling down, bro.
Yeah, the one thing customers don't understand, if you fuck with a fucking retail employee, once you cross that line and give us the power, you're fucked. You're fucked. No matter what you do, you're fucked. We got you, and we're gonna fucking rape you fucking clean. Yeah. So I said to the dude, I said to the woman behind
retail warriors come out and play.
I said to her, you know what? Get the Randolph police here. I want them here, and I want our manager down here. Yeah, Randolph, New Jersey.
Randolph.
And I said to him, I want to go upstairs, and we're all gonna have a discussion. And I said, we're all gonna write statements, and the one statement that's not gonna fucking go anywhere is your statement. I said to him, and I was so cool, guys. Back in the day, I would have probably fucking swung on this fucking dude. Lost my job, been in jail, but I was fucking so chill. And I just said, it's one of those, like when people come at you, if you're a fucking comic or you're fucking someone chilling with your boys, someone come at you with those stabs at you, the darts, and you just fucking blast them out of the way. You're like, you know you're right. You're right. Once you have the confidence that you know you're right, man.
So while all this is happening and you're not doing like what you would normally be doing, have this not be happening, does your work give you a pass for like not having some certain shit done because this guy fucking assaulted you?
Inventory was done. Yeah, inventory was all good, man. We were all going, and like it's funny. It was like I told him, I was like, all right, we'll sit here. My supervisor's coming down, and like you could look across the store, maybe maybe like, I don't know, like 80 feet across, there's a stairway, and I saw her come out. I was like, there he is right now. We could sit down and talk. And once he saw him come out the door, he started backing up. He's like, yeah, I don't have no time for this. Fuck all this shit. And he walked past the fucking the self-check lanes and ran out the store. So now if he was so adamant about coming at me and he felt that he was so right, he would have stayed there, waited for a fucking superior manager to come down and discuss this.
Very young.
So
all right, on a scale of Dust.
So he bounced out. He just fucking bounced out. The dude is a fucking douchebag. And you know what? I'm new at that store, and then I found out from fucking 4 or 5 other people that this guy gives everybody a hard time.
On a scale, Dust, on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready were you for the guy to jump you in the parking lot when you got off?
Oh, today? Oh, I didn't even think
on
about
a scale of 1 to 10, though, because he said, "What time do you get off?"
One. I didn't even think about it.
Okay, all right.
I didn't even think about it, man. But you know what?
Walk to the car extra slow.
Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing.
Stride in your step.
Here's the thing, and this was my fucking ace in the hole when it comes to my manager. I said, "You don't know what people are gonna do nowadays." I said, "Do you see what's going on in the news?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, what's going to happen if I go out to my car and this guy's waiting for me? Yeah, I said the same thing. He's like, oh, yeah. And not that I did anything wrong, but, I just wanted them to understand that, we're in the field right now and anything could fucking happen. And you're sitting upstairs in your fucking office thinking everything's all good, but you don't know. You don't fucking know.
You're in the trenches. You're in the fucking retail
you don't
trenches.
Fucking know. Yeah, you don't know. Fuck that dude, man. The next time he comes in the fucking store, I'm just gonna fucking piss in his eye. I'm just gonna pull it out and go. Zzz. What are you gonna do? Nothing.
Just fucking end this. End that one with another equally awful thing. I'm gonna piss in his eye. I love it.
Piss right in his fucking eye. That cocksucker. But shout out to retail life. Next time you go to a fucking store, man, treat these people right, man. Unless it's a Walmart store, because those go, Walmart employees
told me, man. He said, treat them right.
But
okay, so
honestly, man, if anybody takes
shout out to Chubba.
If anybody takes a swing on you, you could fucking call the cops and have them fucking arrested.
Yep.
You can. Yep. And I told this dude, I was telling him, I'm like, bro, I could have you arrested. He just kept going. He kept fucking going with the fucking hair and the fucking. You look like fucking Louis De Palma in fucking Taxi.
Yep.
A little taller.
And how was your weekend, Nate? Well, this is what I did, guys.
Sorry.
So
living the life.
Thanks for asking.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Look.
Wow.
What'd you do that was
I
way
believe
more
the very
interesting
first
than
thing I
all
said
of our
was,
lives?
how are you doing?
Hey, Nate went to Bermuda and he went to fucking
after the introduction, let the record show. Immediately after the introduction, you were like, how you doing? And I said, no, how are you doing? And you thought I was coming on to you. I was
oh, that's right. You know what? You're right. I did. I made fun of that. I'm sorry. You're right.
It's okay. No.
So where'd you go?
This weekend,
so how was your week?
He went to
this weekend. I tried really hard to go and see. Now I asked her to, and The Great Silence, which is a film directed by Sergio Corbucci, who is only the second best spaghetti western director next to Leone. Did a film with Klaus Kinski, and it was set in the snow, and it was called The Great Silence, and it was made in the late 60s, and it never got a U.S. theatrical release.
Wow, really?
Ever.
Whoa.
Never. Right. The lead character is mute. He's a mute, but he's like a bounty hunter, so he doesn't talk. And it's set in the snow, and that was a big influence on Tarantino doing The Hateful Eight in the snow in the cabin like that, because it was the first like Western to be set in almost all the winter time where it was a snow, and normally it's like, the cactuses and the fucking the dust and all that kind of shit. Well, this is all in the snow.
Dust.
Did they have trouble closing the door?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? The first time I saw the Tarantino movie, I didn't like it. Second time, I thought it was fucking genius.
Yes, yes.
I like it.
Yeah, it's all it's the dialogue is incredible.
Yeah.
So this is called The Great Silence, and like I said, it's got a bounty hunter who's a mute, and the main villain is Klaus Kinski, who is from Fistful of Dollars. He's the guy with the hunchback at the bar where Eastwood comes and fucking strikes the match off of his hump and lights his fucking cigar in that classic scene. Well, they made him the main bad guy in this movie. Anyway, they're playing it in Santa Ana, which is about an hour south of my house, and bought tickets from their website, showed up on Saturday, and they went, oh, the place that runs our online ticketing put the wrong times in. So it said there was a 2:30 and a 7:30 showing, but there's really only a 7:30 and a 10:30 showing.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So I can post it up.
And I was I'm not sitting here for 5 hours.
Like, fuck it. I'm going to go back and watch it on my Cody stick.
Yeah, it's like I have the fucking
It's going to take you home. 5 hours going to be gone.
It's going to take... Listen, I wasn't waiting around for 5 hours and then sitting in the movie again for another 2. That's your entire fucking night and day. You know what I mean?
I was waiting for you to show up tonight with the podcast. Sorry.
Touche, my friend. Touche.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a bummer. So I really wanted to see it on the big screen, but they ended up giving me 2 free passes to another movie, and it's actually a really cool theater. It's called the Frida Theater, like Frida Kahlo. It's in Santa Ana, and all they do is show old school movies. So they'll have, like, right now they're running Blue Velvet. They'll have, like, Bruce Lee flicks. They'll have Ghostbusters. They'll have Casablanca. I mean, anything and everything awesome. That's like anything an old school theater.
That you fit into the DVD projector. It's all good.
Yeah, no, actually, they run it off real film. It's all off of the real
dope.
Film reels.
That's dope.
Yeah. That's another part of the
Cosmo Kramer. Remember that episode with Cosmo Kramer?
Where he had all the film. Yeah. So, excuse me.
Nice.
So I tried to go see that. Didn't work out. One movie I did see this weekend, and I don't know if anybody here saw it, and I hope you didn't, actually, after I talk about this. I watched fucking Rampage.
Oh God. Yeah.
Why?
Rented it.
Why would you watch it?
And it might be one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life.
Was it free?
Ooh. Anything Rock does sucks, man.
That's not true.
No, that's not true.
That's true, man.
I'm not
maybe one good Rock movie.
I'm not
made in the last 10 years.
Hating.
Dude, I don't change the subject, but I just watched the new Baywatch movie, and I know a lot of y'all will probably hate that.
It was pretty
funny, man.
Yeah,
it was funny, dude. I had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with it. They continue.
The new
Rampage.
The
new Jumanji? I heard good things about that.
Jumanji was good. And that one he did with Journey to the Center of the Earth, that shit was surprisingly fucking funny. Listen, it was good. Anyway, Rampage, oh my Christ. like it. It's. I wanted to turn it off 15 minutes in, but just fucking like a bull that you're trying to get. I just wrote it out because I was like, it can't be this bad. It got to the point where I was looked up the writers of the movies and the movie and screenshotted it. And was like, these dudes should never be able to write a movie that's more than $10 million in Hollywood ever again. Like, it was... One of the guys was a vegan, and they're walking, and it's like Rock's nerdy fucking buddy. And the guy goes, hey, I've been using vegan deodorant. And the Rock goes, yeah, how's that going? And the guy replies with, I smell like guacamole.
No.
And I almost threw my fucking controller at the television.
Fucking cornball.
Yeah.
It was like Sharknado level bad.
Yeah.
But with like $100 million budget.
Oh my God.
Dude, at one point, one of the guys makes a cell phone call into the helicopter headset receiver. And is talking to the It's
told you about the Rock movies.
Yes, it's a.
I think you have to be on rocks
to
appreciate the Rock.
the monsters, though.
I mean, that's part of the only reason.
George and Lizzie.
I mean, that's why you watch it, right? That's why you watch that movie.
Yeah, but I mean, not even the monsters could keep it they couldn't keep the movie together for the minutes where it wasn't the monsters. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
It was so out of fucking control, ridiculous.
Would you say it was like Prometheus out of control with those extra bars?
Yes, it was.
See what you did there.
Thank you.
It was awful. So don't ever waste your time.
Is The Rock.
Don't ever waste your time watching that whatsoever. I have a question for Bo.
Yo,
hello, Bo.
Bo.
I would be lying if I said I put any more research into this other than seeing something and scrolling past it.
Okay.
Is there a Macon Beer Festival coming to your place soon?
Yeah, there is.
And do they make beer?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Mitty, the proper joke is, are they making beer? Yeah, that's what you need to say, man. Think about it.
That's exactly what I said.
You said, do they make beer?
You said make beer. Yeah, you did.
You have to say, are they making beer? Macon, because it's Macon, Georgia.
We're making beer.
Thanks for picking up my
There's
slack,
a company called the Macon Beer Company, and all their beers are like making progress, making love, making music, making movies, making
podcasts.
Yeah, right.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes.
Yeah. There's a bunch of people making beer and making. So yeah, there totally is about to be a Making Beer Fest.
And your boy Flaco Torres is playing, correct?
That's right. Yeah.
Who?
So I didn't know. It's a rapper that Bo and I both are familiar with. But
he came up here in Macon. I mean, I wouldn't say he's from Macon, but he definitely kind of like cut his teeth rapping in Macon, and then moved to Ohio a couple years ago, and I guess he's coming back. Like, I want to say I definitely saw where he was coming back to play a show, and I guess it's the Macon Beer Festival. That makes sense.
Very cool,
and that's fucking awesome, man. I will definitely be at that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't know if you were gonna go check that out. Maybe report back.
100%. I will definitely be there, man. I will definitely be there, man. I've seen that guy a bunch of times live, and he is a super nice guy and is a really talented performer. Always gives 100% on stage. He's awesome. He's cool.
And I also want to hear about the Macon Beer Festival. So maybe
hell yeah.
You can report back. You could take some notes. And
I'll try to get some in the field footage. Maybe.
There we go.
I know we've talked about having that before. I'll try to wrangle some of that.
I like that. Okay, another thing that came up recently that I'd like to ask the panel about. And I'm going to start with everybody's favorite curmudgeon, Dust Mite. How do we feel about the new Venom trailer?
Not my. No. I'm sorry. You caught me.
I knew that was coming.
Eddie, leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to make a beat, you fucking. That's what I'll tell him. But honestly, I really, what I got on the last trailer, I was like, but I seen a little bit more in this trailer that made me say, But the one thing that's making me hate this fucking movie is just the
4 minutes you've seen of it?
No. It's the fact that how is Venom without a Spider-Man? You cannot do a Venom without Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
It doesn't take place in the MCU.
Venom. It made it. It don't even matter that. Why are you even fucking trying to go forward with this character? Listen, I know we talked about this before. I know we discussed it.
It's a cash grab. That's
and
what
I get it.
It's just
you know what? And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, we will definitely see some sort of Spider-Man in this movie, and this is what's gonna happen. Eddie Brock and Venom are gonna have the symbiote, are gonna have this fight between themselves about, the symbiote wants to kill everybody. He wants to find a balance. because Eddie Brock is good. So Eddie Brock is
not really good. He's not really good, but
he wants. He doesn't. We don't need to do the killing,
right?
So like he doesn't want to kill people, but yet he still wants to be that Avenger, and he's gonna see something. The way I can see is he could see something on the TV with I don't know, Infinity War or Spider-Man or something. See Spider-Man swinging and is like, but like I want to be that guy. I want to be that hero. And then like that's where he incorporates the Spider-Man.
I can see that. That's actually not
bad. See that.
I like that.
That's not gonna happen, man.
That could be the only way they could fucking make it work, because if they're not gonna make the fucking suit come from Spider-Man, how are they gonna make it work? I saw him. I think I saw a fucking scene where he was fucking shooting webs and swinging from fucking building to building.
Well, they definitely have made it look like projectile, suit shooting. Like that's a big part of his abilities.
His hands. I mean, big cleavers.
So
big Mandingo.
And all of a sudden, I understand like the whole factor of this Eddie Brock that we're seeing was he's like the anti-hero. He's a hero, but yet he's a little bit kind of.
I mean, they even fucking say it in the thing. It's like, oh, everybody's tired of superheroes. What about the fucking villain? You know what I mean? He fucking murders two people in the trailer.
So he's a villain, but he's still a hero at the same time. But yet I can see where he incorporates the Spider-Man thing, but like watching TV and seeing what's happening in New York, when Thanos comes down, like live from New York, he's watching the TV and he's like,
it doesn't take place in the MCU, bro.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're saying that right now, but there's hints that Holland and Spider-Man are going to be in there. So
it's
relax.
true. It's true.
So
listen,
we don't know what happens. I'm just telling you what I think would be pretty cool.
You think it'll be Holland Spider-Man?
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah. It's the Sony universe.
Woo-hoo!
So like he's watching the TV. He's watching TV and he sees something going on, and he sees he sees what's going on in New York, and Spider-Man whips by. Spider-Man, he's saving people, blah blah blah, and like he says, that's what I want to be. I want to be just like him. You get what I'm saying? Like he's talking to the Venom. He's talking to the Venom.
Because he's in San Francisco.
If that's what it takes to get
That's the only way I can see where they could bridge it. That's the only way I can see where they could.
Let me tell you what. Best case scenario is Venom does really well in the theaters, and it makes Sony and Marvel come together and go, all right, fuck it. We'll put them in a movie together.
No, never happened.
But if But if that's what I'm saying, but if Venom bombs, Marvel's not going to want to touch it. But if Venom does really well, Marvel's like, yo, we can do something here. You know what I mean? Like,
but the fact that
lock down the X-Men first, Marvel. Come on.
The fact they even started doing a fucking Venom movie without having ties to fucking Spider-Man, it just makes me fucking like, what the fuck are they doing?
It's a big what the fuck.
What the fuck, man? It's Venom came from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man didn't come from Venom. It's a chicken
and the egg. It's a chicken and the egg, man. Whale now.
You know how fucking
comes from Shamu.
Do you guys ever lay in bed and think about chicken and the egg? Shamu. Do you ever guys think about that? This is what we're getting here. Chicken and the egg, man. It's fucking incredible. It just makes me feel like, what the fuck are they thinking? So that's the only way I can think like they could bring in Spider-Man, like at the end or 3/4 of the way at the end, and he's watching TV. He's in his little apartment. He's watching, and Spider-Man saved this, and Spider-Man did this. He's like, that's what I want. That guy. In my Tom Hardy voice, and that's what I like. It's Spider-Man. He's saving people. Yes, we're gonna save people.
Flag 2.
And they go away and they go fucking do anything. And Venom Part 2, where they save people with the webs and all that good stuff. And all of a sudden, at the end of the movie, he has a white spider on his chest, and he stands up. Venom.
Fuck, I think Dust got a hold of some future scripts.
See, I'm calling it, man. As a comic book guy, man. That's how they're gonna do it.
Vibranium dildos.
Because you know why? They know us comic book guys are gonna hate the fact that he's not Venom with the white fucking, and they're like, well, he's got white veins. You know what? I got a white vein also. It's not that big. But,
okay.
It's not that big, but it does some sort of damage. You know,
doesn't he?
It does some sort of damage
from time to time. From time to time, not so much time to time, but time to time, like Cindy Lauper. But it just tells you, like, like I could. This is just me. Guys. If I'm correct, we could talk about it on another episode and be like, yeah, that's got it. But just the way I see it, like, at the end of the episode, somehow it's gonna come together, and the White Spider is gonna be there, and it's gonna be Venom Part 2. That's what I'm just saying. No. Anybody else?
If that happens, I'll shave my beard live on the podcast. One clip.
Perfect. You heard it here first. Mitty will shave his beard if that happens. Anyway,
I'm very adamant about.
Leave a handlebar mustache.
Don't get me.
I want to give real quick. I want to give a big get well to Vanderslice.
Yeah, man.
He was our 14th guest. You might remember him.
He
was our 14th guest. The dude, he's running into some medical shit though, but he kicked out. They thought they had him pinned 1-2. Yeah. Big kick out, pop up. He fucking hulked up. He's still recovering right now, but big shout out to Vanderslice. Get well, my dude.
Well,
love you, brother.
Soon, homie.
He'll never hear it, but I love him.
He'll never hear it. He'll never hear it.
He'll never hear it, but I love it.
Nope.
Shout out to his new record.
Yeah, shout out to his new record.
I can't remember what the fucking name was.
Okay. All right.
Live or whatever it is.
The best album money can buy.
That's it.
Go buy it, cheap motherfuckers.
Would you guys like to do a little dealer's choice story here?
Ooh, dealer's choice.
Okay, you know how we do. Bo, are you alive over there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I need to run to the restroom, man. I gotta piss.
You need to what?
Really bad. I gotta pee.
Okay. All right.
Biological 5.
Come on, go.
Next time, draw a picture.
Hold on.
Run to the restroom.
Relax.
I got your picture.
If anybody needs to go to the bathroom,
I'll get you a picture.
Hold on. Ready? You going to the bathroom?
Okay, dope. I'm gonna go too.
Yeah. Hey, me too, man. I'm out. Just do that for like 5 minutes.
They really went to the fucking bathroom. I'm the only one here. I am the captain now. Check that beat. Yeah. Hey, hello, and welcome to the Dust Mite Show. These motherfuckers are releasing their fucking pisses, and I'm sitting here talking about you and your misses. So hit me up on the line right now. Phone lines are open. Dial 1-800-DUST-MITE.
Hey.
On the show. Oh.
Hey,
yeah.
bro, I really hope at some point you really play that music.
I was doing the breakbeat stuff. I just opened up the phone lines, man. I just opened up 1-800.
Did anybody call?
I'm sitting here waiting.
The lines are empty.
Yeah, man. The lines are not. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, hit me up. It's 1-800-DUST-MITES.
Hello.
You know what? Guess what, guys? It's my turn to go to the bathroom. So fuck you and fuck you and fuck you. Shout out to drinking beers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like that me and Mitty are back and Bo is still not back yet. It's because it takes so long to reel that in when you're bow length.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man. Yep.
Yeah, it's that's a thing. That's a real thing. And if you don't believe us, go back and listen to our shark episode. I don't know which one that one is, but just look at whatever the thing is.
Episode something teen. Just go through all the teens.
Episode something teen. Hey, I talked to Rated R today.
Oh, nice. Does he have the review locked down?
What'd you say?
Is he up and running to record?
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
No, I was saying, is he up and running to record?
I don't know. I think so. And I talked to him and we bullshitted for a minute. And I sent him Jack Torrance and Loquacity. So he said he's ready to record. I said, dude, you hop on these if you want, but I'm not counting on you because of what's gone down in the past. And he was like, nope, dude, I understand. I'm going to get these back to you. So hopefully he's going to be on a couple tracks for Python Patrol. So it'll be dope.
That'd be super dope.
I didn't even know you were fucking with Jack Torrance. It kind of had that whole Cape Fear kind of remake vibe to it. And you never said anything. I sent it to you and out the blue today, you want to fuck with it.
It was on the board, bro. The board on the video that I posted that you liked, where I have the names of shit.
Whoa. Look like a doctor's writing, man.
Is Mitty in the woods fucking digging a hole right now? Frankie fucking Merman is fragile Frankie Merman.
Come on. Yes. I'm fucking with Jack Torrance. Do you want to fucking? Do you want a written fucking letter, bro? I'm. Yes, Jack Torrance is happening.
Who?
All right, so here we go, boys.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you,
Mitty. Where'd you go? You there?
Gracias.
Okay,
yeah,
here we go.
He's digging a hole.
Okay, I'm gonna read a few because these are all over the place, and I just brought this up.
Nah, man, do it, man. Rock it.
Okay. New Jersey, his story number 1. New Jersey superintendent accused of pooping on high school track resigns.
Dirty Jersey.
Yeah. That's
like the jogging track?
Yeah, like the jogging track.
The shit of Brick City.
Okay. Bulgarian man breaks world record for swimming in a sack.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what that means.
Ball sack? What kind of sack?
I'm just reading the headline.
You know, Mitty's almost breaking a record for a Bulgarian man licking his sack. You know, I'm just saying. Sorry, Mitty.
Okay.
You never know
Love
what
you,
kind
buddy.
of sack, man.
Hashtag sack life.
Okay.
Nice.
What do we have here? Identical twin brothers to wed identical twin sisters.
I'm in for that. I want to hear that.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear that.
I want to hear that story, but that's the lesser of all fucking evils right there, man. I'm just saying.
Okay. And the last one. Here we go. I'm picking one out here.
Oh, you don't even have them picked? You're just picking it out live.
I don't even have him picked because I came in late. He's that douchebag. Okay, all right, here's the last one. Here's the last one. You ready? San Antonio Aquarium recovers shark that was stolen in baby stroller.
All right, now
Shark Week.
I think we need to change. I think we need to change your pass on that one.
All right, Bo Walker. Right. We have shark stolen in baby stroller.
Shark.
Identical twins marriage.
Identical twins marriage. The pooping on the track superintendent.
And the Bulgarian swim sack.
The choice is yours, sir.
Yo, but whatever Bo picks, I'm in for whatever Bo picks.
Oh, shit.
Right, hold on. No, you know what? In fact, I'm ready to put all of my eggs in Bo's basket as well.
Yeah, man. Whatever.
As well as Mitty. But Bo, we want you to walk us through each story and why you're gonna choose what you're gonna choose.
All right. Well, I decided early on that I felt like the story I wanted to go with was the one that elicited the most questions. The one that right out the gate, I find myself the most confused by.
Right.
And so the New Jersey superintendent pooping on the track resigning story is filled with curiosity. How? Why? He was accused. The headline said he was accused. There was never a conviction that we know of. I mean, was he convicted? Was it a straight accusation? And that
I accuse you guys for not showing up on time.
Right?
Were you convicted on that?
Shit. You could accuse me of pooping on a track. I would have no way to stop you.
Well,
I don't know.
You do every time I send you a V.
That was the last collaboration between you and me.
Shitting on these tracks.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I just heard what you dropped.
The title of the show.
Okay, all right, okay.
So that's next. So I like that one. The Bulgarian swim sack story.
Bulgarian.
Which is just fun to say.
Bulgarian.
I mean, yeah. I'll tell you the one that's least appealing to me, as interesting as I'm sure it is the twins, the identical twins marrying. I don't know, man. I feel like the aquarium stealing a shark from an aquarium in a stroller. How the fuck?
No, that's a heist, man. That's a
legit heist. I mean,
that's
they used a stroller, so you think like, what was this, like a meth head just grabbing like a shark out of a tank?
You can't even fish for sharks in California.
You got Michael Pena for fucking Ant-Man, and then we took the ant and we put it in the ant and we put it in the stroller and we walked past it and then the ant, and then someone said ooh,
and T.I. was the getaway driver.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So, and I'm going to tell you all this as well. I also have a story, a newsworthy story that I want to share.
Oh, so you think?
No. You if you haven't heard this one already, you're going to want to hear it.
Back it in. Beep. Beep. Beep.
But out of these, I'm gonna have to go with. Oh God, it's such a difficult choice, and no wonder you'll put it on me because it's fucking hard.
That's right.
It's a difficult choice.
I picked the right guy.
Commit.
Let's get the pooping on the track one right out the
Boom.
gate.
Got it. Here we go.
That one. That's the one I want. That's the one I want.
Chosen.
Everybody
by
poops.
the mayor making himself Bo Walker. And here we go. July 27th, 2018. A superintendent in New Jersey who was accused of publicly defecating on a local high school's track and field has resigned from his job. Thomas Tragamellini, 42, resigned on Thursday night.
With the 42.
To which he said,
42, all right?
What was his statement? Yeah.
The email
42 and I'm incontinent.
The email stated, due to events unrelated to his service for Killingsworth, it became clear to both he's a doctor, Tremagilani, and the Kellenworth Board of Education that his continued service as superintendent of schools has become too much of a distraction to the main mission of the district.
AKA he touched a young child.
Allegations continued to where the student body quoted and called him the pooper intendant.
Oh, dude.
The pooper superintendent.
He had to resign because he lost all respect from the entire student body. Like, no one Everyone walked all over that motherfucker from then. As soon as that accusation came out, people were
hold on.
Hold
on.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
He's planned to file a lawsuit over the mugshot that they took after his arrest, which then rampantly floated around in the school district. And he claims that the charges against him, public defecation, lewdness, and littering, are all just low level. They're all low level offenses that didn't require a booking photo. It's like getting photographed and fingerprinted for a speeding ticket. Bro,
dude,
you shit on a school's track and you're the superintendent and you're comparing it to being mugshotted for a speeding ticket.
No, he's the pooperintendent.
Oh my fucking Christ. Yep, so there you go. So in the meantime, the school district is now looking for an interim superintendent in case anybody here on the panel wants to apply. Dust or Mitty, I feel like you guys could be quite good superintendents.
Yeah.
Or you could double apply.
I don't shit on a track. I just shit on your back.
I send out tracks you could poop to.
Bo Walker, tell us the news story that you would like to
discuss.
Okay,
so the story I stumbled across this story the other day, and this happened a little while ago, but I think it's just become publicly spread within the news media. So during the Stanley Cup, I'm sure you're all extremely familiar with Mia Khalifa.
Yes,
she's an adult entertainment star. I'm not sure there's any relation to Wiz. Mia Khalifa.
Yeah, Mia Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa. Thank you, Nate. Okay, so she's a very famous, retired as of now, as far as the article stated. So she's a retired former porn star. She went to the Stanley Cup game. Someone hit a puck really wild. It made it over the glass, hit her in the tit, and ruptured her implant. She's going to have reconstructive surgery on that titty.
No way, really?
Yeah, totally, dude. And apparently she posted some picture of the puck on Instagram and was like super cool souvenir, but I'm afraid she's holding her tit, she can't let it go because it's totally blasted.
She's the mayor.
Yeah. And my joke there is that if she had known she was going to get titty pucked, she would have charged her regular rate.
Oh, and there it is. He mixes the dad joke in. He doesn't have a southern second. I don't even need to fucking ask. I know he doesn't.
I do. I have one as well. So.
Oh, shit. I thought you opted for
necklace references. You guys are
I thought you opted for the dad joke. That was I like it.
Thank you.
That was good.
But that is a true story. She totally got her titty pucked. Fucking crazy. Titty pucked.
I don't mean to have to go into outros so soon here, guys, but I am running out of time because I am going to be a guest on a Facebook show. A friend of mine has a show called Off the Air with I'll Be There, and it's a Facebook show. It's a friend of mine that I grew up with, and it's a really funny concept where he interviews people in and around the South Bay, the area that we live in. And he brings a Johnny Carson desk and he dresses in his suit, but he puts it in parking lots and shit. So he'll interview you in front of a classic Mexican food restaurant in the parking lot with the desk, and he's back there in a suit with a couch. It's a full Johnny Carson.
That's awesome.
Setup in different places while he interviews you. So today, I'm going to go be on that show, and I'm going to be promoting us as a podcast and as a record label. and we're doing it at a
music, man.
And we're doing it at a Metro line station in Redondo Beach, which would be pretty funny because it's not like we have permission or anything. And so he hit me up today and he was like, "Listen, dude, we do this all guerrilla style. So if the cops roll up and tell us we have to move, I might need you to help me move my desk." You know what I mean?
Nice.
Is this something that he does live, or is it something he like records, edits, and then,
I think he records. I don't know. I think he records it and edits it, but it's.
I mean, if he's doing a guerrilla style, I'm sure. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, he said it'll take about an hour, so it'll be super interesting, and I'll put a link out there and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so MIDI, do you have a MIDI minute?
Yeah, man, I got a MIDI minute real quick. If I could just get some B sounds from Dust Mites. Cue the B sounds. Not beats, B.
Oh, B.
No, but listen, I was watching the Aquaman trailer or the Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman. And it seemed really familiar, man. We had a lot of things that have been touched on in another movie, like hidden cities, family members challenging the throne.
Oh God, don't even go there.
Like Black Panther, you had Killmonger. in this video, in this movie, we have Fishmonger. And there it is, the MIDI minute.
The bad jokes on this show are fucking rampant, and I love it, all of it. Bo Walker, do you have a Southern sensibility second, my friend?
It really is a second. I know I dog out the South a lot, or at least a fair bit. I love it. Our peaches are the best.
Oh, man, my peaches are the best when the squirrels don't get them.
I've got 2 peach orchards within 40 miles of my house.
So you get second from the back.
Ooh,
I got Georgia Saturn peaches.
They the best.
I got Bangkok
best
peaches. Squirrels eat them. I don't even get them.
Mitty, don't take fucking Bo's segment and hijack it. You had the MIDI minute,
Hi,
bro.
Dad.
Bo's saying his peaches are the best, and you immediately hop in. My peaches are the best.
No,
fucked up.
Dad's in the house.
I'm just saying. How about this? I'll get diplomatic on that ass. Our peaches are something to put on a pedestal, and I know I dog us out down here in the South. Sometimes our traditions and our stereotypes, but our peaches are something to write home about. And Christianity is a myth. Dust.
Hold on, no, real quick before we go to Dust, because I'm going to go to Dust in a second, and he should prepare some sort of beef with Dust. I got nothing. I know. Hold on, I'm giving you a second to prepare it, Dust. Shh, it's just me and you here, buddy. The sun's getting real low, big fella.
This figure's getting real high.
Yes,
Bo. How is the cigarette smoking going?
Oh, he's trying to fucking
hard,
yeah, I knew it.
He was trying. It's hard. It's hard. I was gonna let it slide. It's not going good right now. As of right now, it's not going good. But I am not. Yeah. Check. Well, let's check back next week, man. I had a bad weekend. The goal is still there, and I am very much continuing to stay kind of mindful and motivated. I'll say this. During the week, I do fantastic. The weekends are killing me.
Right.
But during the week, I'm eating way healthier than I ever have been. I'm working out. We've got an indoor bicycle that I ride for 6-7 miles a day. Like I'm finding like physical health to be a solid replacement during the week. But then the weekend comes around. And it's
fucking old chimney mouth comes around.
Chimney mouth comes calling.
You need some of that. You need some of that Ray Liotta.
Chimney mouth comes a calling.
You need some Ray Liotta.
That might be the name of the episode. Dust Mites. Do you have any? What was the best thing you cooked this week since the last show?
The best thing I cooked since the last show. Stir fry. I had some fucking.
No, you so stir fry was last week.
No, I had stir fry. No, I did.
It was stir fry was last week.
Really, I did stir fry last week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Said it'd be better with rice.
No, you really honestly say stir fry was last week?
Go back and listen, bro. You talked us. You got the vegetable thing that your store sells.
I think I lied to you guys. Unless you guys are in the future and I'm in the past. I think that's what it might be, man. It might be some fucking the Greek Orthodox shit. I don't fucking remember that, man. Yeah, man, I haven't been cooking nothing, man. I've just been fucking eating fucking out of a bag and pissing into a bag. But you know, if you want to get my
culinary colostomy bag.
Yeah. I got nothing. Now, honestly, guys, I got nothing this week, man. I thought I
said the culinary colostomy.
I honestly thought my stir fry would be like the highlight of the night, and like,
no,
we did that last week.
We did. We had the stir fry last week.
I don't remember stir fry last week. I gotta go back.
But you know why? You know why? Because this is episode 21 and we're all drunk, so it doesn't fucking matter.
There you go.
Midichlorian, would you like to plug something?
Yeah, man, definitely, man. It's the Boom Bap General Midi, aka the Human King Cali King mattress, because motherfuckers be sleeping on me.
Do the dishes.
Aka the Invisible Music Man. AKA Rin Kai, my Wakandan name. Follow me on Instagram. Type in that MIDICHLORIAN _MIDICHLORIN music. It's spell my name twice so you don't find me.
All right, dope. Bo, would you like to plug anything?
Two things. This past weekend I put a EP I made last summer up on my SoundCloud. It's the Summer Sucks EP. I put that up on my SoundCloud.
I laughed, man.
I gotta promote that.
It's a great listen, man. I just laughed my ass off.
Thanks, man. Yeah, so I decided to put that up on my SoundCloud.
I gotta promote that one.
So that's out there. Bo Walker on SoundCloud, and then
it's a good listen. Go listen to it.
And then if you Google Bo Walker 11th Hour online, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow or maybe the next day, I've got a column that'll be published online where I kind of dog out the In My Feelings challenge a little bit. So those are the two
guys,
things
I gotta get something to eat.
Yeah.
I gotta get something to eat. Peace.
That's early. Dust Mike, what would you like to fucking plug? He's out.
Oh, he's out. Mini prematurely ejaculated, man. He's like,
prematurely ejaculated.
Ejaculate, something or other.
Wow. That was aggressive. Anyway, Dust, what would you like to plug, my friend?
Yo, shout out to Dust Bites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Bites in the Facebook groups. And I just have to say,
How is the realm?
The realm is all good, man. The realm's
okay.
Chilling.
I'm just checking
like a villain,
I know we have both realm listeners and welcome to the Drome listeners. And I just want to. I know there's been some shit happening. I want to make sure everybody's all right.
If you're a fan of the WWF, old school, you know what's going on, man. Shout out to NWO. But honestly, man, I've been sitting in this fucking chair so long. I need the fucking pair of thongs to pull my underwear out of my ass. So, can we get this over with already? Because I've been here so long.
All right. My name is Nathan Askill. You can find me on all platforms.
Bo, you see what you do with the fucking notes? Note fail.
What?
Sorry. Nothing. Keep going.
Nathan Askill, Twitter, Instagram, fucking Facebook, Bandcamp, Cobra-LA Records. Yo, we've got new music coming. We're gonna doing the Python Patrol album, which is gonna be followed by the Coles of the 3 album.
Maybe.
No, maybe about it because that might be my last one.
It's definitely my last.
Yeah, Python Patrol is gonna be super dope. Most of it's produced by MIDI. It's gonna be featuring myself a lot.
My last fucking
Myself, listen, Python Patrol is going to be super dope. It's going to be, it's 75% produced by MIDI. It's me and all the guys that we get down with. It's Bo Walker, it's Ambush Finn, it's Rated R, it's Confusion, it's Nonsense, Dark Genius. It's going to be a dope record. That's going to be coming out soon, and then followed by that is Dust. Apparently, it's Dust Mites and I's swan song, Into the Sunset.
Carpe Diem.
Cold Slither 3.
The Carpe Diem.
Cold Slither 3. When we talked about after the first Cold Slither came out, Dust and I went, all right, that was super dope. We should do 3, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago, and now it's coming to fruition.
Yeah, it's done,
and it's gonna be a very interesting album. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a lot more without getting weird and stuff. It's gonna be a lot more heartfelt. It's gonna be a lot more. I don't know. It's gonna be a very interesting swan song.
Less my. Oh my!
It's gonna be good stuff. It's gonna be good stuff. So Python Patrol's coming out. Cold Slither 3 is coming out. Wow. Thank you, and farewell from the Drome. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut it all out. I gotta go get ready for this other thing.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, fuck MIDI. Fuck him. Fuck that.
MIDI dropped out.
We
did a whole plug on we did a whole plug on his project.
Basically, you just said like this is the last time we're ever going to work together on this album. That's what you basically said. I'm like, I'm in for it. I'm out. I'm retiring, man. I'm done.
That's not what the fuck I meant. I'm trying to play up that we're old, bro. Shh. Yeah, we're old. And then listen.
Heel turn.
Yeah, then we say, hey, there's no more after this, and then we drop another one. You know what I mean? You know how?
No, Nate. No. There's no more after this. That's it. We're done.
You and I's cap is fucking 60 songs.
Here we go.
With that being said,
I'm recording. 1, 2, 3.
Farewell from the Drome.